Okay. Well, welcome back everybody to another video and quick show. I try to make these under 20 minutes, but sometimes I'll record for longer. So if you need to stop at any time, feel free to. And if you hate it, you never have to watch another show again. I don't feel any different, I know my shows aren't the best in the world. I'm trying to improve, but it's hard with such a low budget. I don't have a cameraman and I don't have the best quality videos, so I need to improve on that. I wish I had invested. I invested in laptops,
Vico, Vico!
I haven't tried it yet, but I plan to try this. I'm kind of sad that Skype's ending. I like that service. It's one of the best services around for online calls. So, I got 200 something crew points in my inventory. So I think I'm gonna go for the steel and I need that more.
Vico, Vico!
Okay. That's new. I never knew they had that. Yay, we get a reward. 30,000 steel or 30k steel. So my contended plan is try to get to level 60 so I can build that second BB. I've been trying to win the first CV, which is the aircraft carrier mission, but it's been hard. So one key thing is you gotta put up fighters here. Then you gotta have some luck. If all your torps hit and you sink a ship, that really helps. And then you only have one ship to deal with. And you need a pack of smokes. I recommend that you keep at least 10 smokes if you can. Now, you can keep the fighters above the CV, but you have two CVs to fight. So you gotta keep an eye on which CV is launching. So there's one. Got it next to each other. That's good. That makes it easier to manage. Oh, that's trying to turn now. All my torps are dead. I think some of them are. The control system is different, Back when I played the PC version, you could control more the angle, the torpedo, and the release. Now it's kind of automated, which makes it easier, but it's a little less fun. So that's how things are nowadays. Things are lazier. I used to not believe it, but now I see it. Oh, sweet. My fighters work. Let's go with drop bombers. I know late launching that said you should launch immediately after and be ready once your fighters come back. Oh man, my fighters are doing pretty good, but they're almost out of fuel. I don't have a smoke. I got drop bombers coming. I'm in trouble. big trouble. Oh, wow. I survived, though. Oh, God, there's another set of bombs coming. The smoke was saving me for a while, but I gotta eliminate the CV here. And I need a set of fighters and put that here. Oh, I wish smoke would work faster than that. I've died in this mission like 4 times. It's only the first CV mission. It's already tough for me. There's something I'm missing. I'm not smart enough to win this, I think the distance, I try to run up to the ship so that my fighters take less time to deploy. But the disadvantage is that their fighters come and get you faster. So let's let the timer run down to less than a minute. We'll use 1 gold coin. Gold coins, you gotta save unless you're wealthy. You can card it, is what they call it. And you can use a credit or debit card and purchase gold, which I've only done in a few games. I used to be wealthier, but nowadays my budget's pretty tight. I used to have a $10,000 cards. Now I'm down to like a $900 card, to be honest. And it's freeing, being poor is less stress. But like sometimes you miss having that higher budget, And I wish I had been better at finance and invested the savings I had into something, even my own business or a house, and then rented it out, As if you're diligent about finding renters, you can make a decent income at home and then sell stuff from home. Make like even a little cafe at home if you're into that, which brings a little income. It's enough to survive. You're not going to be wealthy unless you're selling like $100 cups of coffee, which I have no idea what kind of coffee. I'm sure there is $100 coffee. I'm just not sure who sells that or what's in that coffee. So, now, there's only one destroyer mission. Oh my god, you gotta eliminate all those, really? How are you supposed to eliminate a battleship with a destroyer? I don't understand how that works. Then I'm gonna go with my gearing. Really? Is one of the... Oh my god, you really do. You have to eliminate a battleship with your destroyer. What the hell? That's like one of the most difficult things to do is you're outrange, outgunned. The destroyer has more HP than you. I'm a little short on smokes, but I probably won't survive long enough to use 8 smokes. There's actually a timer. I haven't timed exactly how many seconds it takes, but I think it takes almost like a minute for it to recharge. But one of these days I'll pull out the stop clock and it's time to see how long it takes to recharge. But it's not immediate recharge. And premium doesn't give you immediate recharge of smoke, so. Alright, we gotta eliminate that CL. He's hammering me now. Oh, okay. No follow. Interesting. If you select your guns, you can control steering the ship. But if you're using the depth charges, you can't steer the ship. This ship here is not required to sink. It's going to damage me and the other ships in the fleet, so I want to eliminate it just to make sure it doesn't cause trouble. And that destroyer is required. There's a battleship. There's torpedoes coming. I don't even know where they're coming from. Oh, that's so good. I should have turned. I don't know. Oh my god, I'm not gonna make it. There we go. So you can see how difficult that mission is. Unfortunately, I've already finished all the easy refuel. Well, I got enough gold where I can buy a pack of smoke, so buy smoke. There's actually a buy smoke battle pass reward. That's cool. I'll take it. Thanks to everyone who's helped at navyfield, which really is everyone, even though you may have not worked on it directly. Your savings and kind of your inspiration helps create this game as people take ideas from everywhere. Let's try this CA battle. I think this will be a little easier. I'm going to use my Pensacola, which I named the Amera, which is my daughter's name, if you're wondering who that is. I never actually met anybody named Amera in school. But there's a story behind. I should have eliminated those ships first. I would have shot that ship before it launched those torps. So these ships are the easier ships. The harder ships to get is the CV that's back here. I don't have fighters, but I have AA. I should aim for the CV first. If I can sink the CV, I got a better chance of winning. I don't think there's a battleship, but that's nice. It makes it easier. I think maybe the CV's not targeting me, so my guns are a little slow. Two ships sunk. Am I gonna make the turn? No. Got torps coming, but they're flavoring. I'm gonna sink all the ships. I like to think it gives you more experience or increases your stat, but if it does, it is like the ships that you play in the campaign are hidden on how many of them, so you kind of have to keep a self count. 1872 XP, that's pretty good. I'm glad I did that one. Let's refuel 210 barrels of fuel. Alright, and let's end the video here. So thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you later.